Okay. Officer Neese. Here's my thing. I went to your police department the other day. You know, I've been there several times, correct?
Correct.
Correct? Oh, actually, hold on 1 second. I gotta get it. You got just a second? I gotta get a charger so I can plug my phone in. Gotta get a charger so I can plug my phone in. Tell them I'm live right now. Cops are.
I've already did,
Cops are
Jim.
here.
That's why I was wondering about the blue line. If everything is zoned and code enforced, why did they have to get a permit to take the blue line?
Okay, you know the last conversation we had off camera, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And we had a good conversation, right?
I thought so.
We talked for a while. It was good. We both expressed our opinions and talked and stuff. Okay. Here's the thing. What are the rules and laws on sidewalk chalk?
I don't think there's any.
You don't think so? Apparently, because they have found out, because your department has found out those are my intentions, apparently they may have just installed a couple of ordinances to prevent me from doing that.
Doing what?
Sidewalk chalking.
On your own sidewalk?
No, well, on public sidewalks.
Okay. So I don't know what ordinances are being.
Could you possibly speak up a little bit?
I don't know what ordinances are being brought up into whoever makes ordinances or what ordinances are out or.
Okay, can you is there a way you can check right quick? Would that be considered if I go down and write something on the sidewalk in chalk? Apparently they're determining that maybe I may be arrestable for graffiti.
I mean, the criminal mischief graffiti law says defaces or damages property. Now, I mean, the definition of defacing is just changing the surface, correct? Wouldn't that?
Right?
So, I don't know if that's. But if it's an ordinance, those aren't laws. Usually, those are just citations, usually into an ordinance court.
Hi, guys. Neighbors walking their dog. The thing is, you've been keeping up on my YouTube channel, haven't you?
That's been a little bit, but
A little bit.
when I get bored sometimes.
You get bored. Have you watched the last couple of videos?
No, I haven't seen any since the last time you talked that day. So.
Okay. Well, here's the thing. I came into your office, your police station, 2 days ago. Your little douchebag behind the glass said he works at the jail and he's gonna have me there soon.
Okay.
I took that as a threat, okay? And then 60 seconds after we pulled out of the police department, they had me pulled over. There's also a video about that.
What were you pulled over for?
He said because an officer reported that there was a domestic violence issue going on in the car. Is that really what you guys want to do?
I don't know. I wasn't here 2 days ago, so I don't know any kind of detail.
Do you know anything about the sidewalk chalk that was dropped off on my front porch this morning?
I don't know.
You don't know? Okay.
I got your
And I believe that, guys. I believe that, guys.
Too, so.
By the way, guys, this is Sergeant. This is Sergeant Neese. He is our mayor's son. He is also in the video of the officers beating the handcuffed man to the point where he needed medical attention. Do you have anything to say about that at this time? No? Okay. Well, just so you know, last time I talked to him off camera, and I believe him. I do believe him. He was not impressed with the police officers. And if you watch the video, you can see him grabbing for his radio to try to request some help. But we'll leave that for the courts to decide and deal with that later. But our issue right now is the sidewalk chalk. Am I allowed to go down and write on the sidewalk chalk right between the sidewalks that go between your Blue Line Road, and you know where I'm talking about? Am I allowed to go down there and write something on the sidewalk in chalk without getting arrested?
Is it going to be vulgar?
Define vulgar.
Would a normal, common person be offended?
Are you offended by the word "fuck the police"?
Yeah.
So would that be vulgar?
Yeah.
Okay. How about F the police?
Still vulgar.
Really?
Yeah.
Because F the police stands for film the police.
The one that you write, film the police.
So if I write F dash 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 the police, am I going to get arrested or am I okay?
To me, that still sounds pretty subliminally vulgar.
So would you arrest me for that?
No. I would not.
Okay. Here's the thing. There's a lot of us that know, because I went to your police station, and I can't remember his name off the top of my head, but he made a direct threat to me, and then he sent some police officers after me. So what I need is your help right now. Okay? As a police officer, I need your help right now in, how do I get, because when he pulled us over, he said a police officer said there was a domestic violence issue going on in the car, and that's why we're stopping you. Mm-hmm. All right. So how do I find out who that officer that said that is?
I'd have to find out who the officer that stopped you was first.
Hey, can you? It started with a D, and I do have his name and badge number.
What time of the day was it?
It was it was daylight.
I mean, was it after 3, do you think?
Tammy, are you in here? Is anybody in here that can give me that? Oh, goodness. Yeah, I got like 19,000 questions for you. You got a minute?
Oh, I got plenty.
Okay. All right. I have Pikes Peak says, ask him if a kid draws on the sidewalk with chalk, is it against the law?
If it's a public sidewalk and vulgar, it could be.
If it's a public sidewalk and vulgar, what if it's not vulgar? What if it's just a public sidewalk?
And I would say probably not.
Probably not?
And see, I'm not 100% sure on the ordinances. When we're talking laws are one thing, but ordinances are tricky because they're usually specific to a state or municipality or county, so.
Anthony wants to know when a crime scene is documented on when a crime scene is documented on the street and the road, they use chalk to outline it. Are they breaking the law?
No, because there's exigency and there's a lot of stuff
okay.
we can do because of the crime.
If they don't wash it off right after everything's done, leaving it there, is that against the law?
We don't actually make chalk outlines of bodies. So.
I'm just
tell him he watches too much TV.
You just told him that.
Okay, good.
Taylin, I'll talk to you later. Oh my God, I'm like 1,900 messages behind. Vixen, ask him the code on public profanity or what he means as vulgarity. He should know it since he's trying to cite it.
A, we don't have codes. We have state laws, statutes. And 2, you can use vulgarity. It can't be loud and disorderly to the point where it...
So what about this?
No, that's not loud or disorderly.
That's good? Yeah. What if I tell you to fuck off?
I'll tell you to fuck off.
Okay, awesome. Give me a pound, brother.
As long as we're not doing it loud.
Right. I don't think he likes you very much, Bama. Bama wants me to ask you if you like him.
Don't know him.
He's it might not have been you, but we were down there one night and did some interviews and stuff and talked to some officers that amazingly wanted to talk to us, or were willing to, and they looked at his name and it's Bama Camera FTP. And people take it as fuck the police, but it's actually Film the Police. Oh, I do have another question. Hey, Kim, bring me that sticker, would you? I want to ask you about this. Ask if police request okay, so people want to know about that blue line down the middle of the road. How did that end up there?
I guess someone from traffic or the street department, they take care of all the city roads, so.
So somebody from traffic or the street department just decided that that was a good place to put that, and you guys had nothing to do with that?
I can tell you I did. I
Well,
I don't know.
okay.
That's something above my head.
I gotcha. Here's something that people want to know about. This is a sticker I was given, and shortly before, actually it was the same day I talked to you before off camera, and that night I came back or the next day I came back and I talked to some people, and they were very friendly and nice, which was weird, but the canine officer gave me this sticker. And people want to know if that's the way you guys want to be represented.
Well, it's a dog with a thin blue line American flag.
Would you want that on your kid's lunchbox?
They didn't give it to a kid, did they?
Yeah, they handed out to kids, and
How do you know that? They gave it to you.
they gave it to me, but he hands those out at school.
How do you know?
Okay, I guess I'm just assuming, but you know what? If we got to, I can go ahead and prove it.
Well, that's fine. I mean, it's a dog. It's a dog's skull with real ears.
But okay, he's gonna, yeah. We're gonna wait.
And if you're offended by a dog's skull, then
Okay, Ben wants to know if you've ever arrested another cop.
no, I haven't.
Have you ever ran into a cop doing something illegal?
No,
Never.
no.
You've never, ever ran into another cop that's committed a crime.
No.
How many Elkhart officers are on suspension right now?
Suspension or administrative leave?
Well, both.
I don't know of any on suspension.
Administrative leave, facing criminal charges?
Yeah, that's probably, if there's some there.
Is there some? Do you have a rough number for us?
No, you'd have to get with our public information officer.
I've tried. They don't want to talk to me.
Well, I mean, you can
Imagine that, right? Imagine that.
That's probably something you could find easily through that.
Oh, yeah, we can find that out very easily, but what we're looking for right now is honesty and transparency from the police department. I don't want to have to go through a bunch of paperwork and demand and force honest cops. Oops, I might be about to get cussed out, but yeah, I said it. I don't want to demand and force honest cops to step up and be honest and transparent. You know, don't you? You have a rough estimate, don't you?
Of how many are on leave?
Yeah.
Well, I could tell you exactly, yeah.
Could you please? Why?
Because that's nothing relevant to what call I'm out here doing. We turned this into a sidewalk thing, and now I'm giving you my time as an interview person, pretty much. So you're getting a lot more than
and we appreciate that.
Right.
We appreciate that.
But, I mean, that's
and guys, this is Sergeant Neese.
That's just something you'd have to get with our administration or someone above my head. To get
I understand that, but you know what we get when we make those phone calls and we ask those questions? We get exactly what you're telling us. We get, oh, ask somebody else. I don't want to say it. So when is it that we find an honest, trustworthy cop that wants to be transparent and wants to talk to the public?
We're not being dishonest. We're just not giving you the information you want.
In our opinion, that's dishonest.
Right, but just because your opinion says we're not transparent and dishonest doesn't mean that's the right thing. Your guy also thinks we put chalk outlines at crime scenes. So.
Yeah, sometimes we watch too much CSI, but
I can give you what I can give you, but obviously I have my own laws, regulations, rules at work. So.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so if I go down there and start writing some stuff on the sidewalk in the chalk that your officers donated to me on my front porch this morning, are you going to arrest me?
If it's a city ordinance violation, they can be.
Is it?
I don't know.
Is it?
We talked about ordinances.
Could you find that out for me right quick?
Probably can. I can try. People that deal with ordinances are the city attorney. So he would be the ones that write the ordinances.
Okay, so if I go down there and start writing right now, then you can't arrest me then, right? Because you don't know.
Ordinances aren't arrestable anyway. It's like the noise ordinance, like loud music from a car. That's an ordinance. That's not arrestable. That's a citation. It's an ordinance thing. It's not arrestable.
Rose Garden says, ask what the shield and oh yeah. What is the on the top of that sticker? Mm-hmm. That little 2 thing and stuff? What does that mean?
That's something for law enforcement.
I might have misunderstood for a second. So you're not saying that's a question to ask law enforcement, because obviously you are.
Something kind of a private thing that law enforcement. It's like something that we know what it is.
Oh, and you won't tell us?
No.
Okay, understood. So that's that little thing on the top there. That's the 2.
Google it probably and find out.
That little thing on the top there with the 2 with the blue line and a little star. That's kind of a private thing that law enforcement knows about, and you will not let us know what that is.
Correct.
Okay. And you back to the original question that you're here for. If I go down and start writing on the sidewalk between your blue line road right now with chalk.
See, those are public sidewalks. I don't know the rules on public sidewalks. That's something I can find out for you.
Could you do that, please?
It might not be right now. It's probably something I have to do with the city building during business hours, which I can do. But it's not something I can get with you within 10
But if I go down there and do it right now, are you going to come out there and give me a ticket or arrest me or something?
Are you going to obstruct other people from walking on the sidewalk?
Oh, never.
What if someone's walking on your drawing and then you get...
I'll get out of the way.
There's a lot of rules that can be broken.
Oh, you mean like people driving through stop signs and not using their turn signals and that type of thing?
That could be.
Have you guys ever addressed that, by the way? You guys have watched my videos. You see a whole bunch of your officers violating traffic regulations, right? Mm-hmm. Have you guys addressed that?
We don't have squad car numbers. You never gave us those.
Oh, I got some. I got a bunch of them now. Okay. I got a bunch of them.
Yeah, I mean, you can file a complaint with that if you want.
Okay. And again, guys, this is Sergeant Neese. His father is the mayor of the city of Indiana.
City of Elkhart.
Elkhart, Indiana. Sorry, I forgot one word in there. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I'm way behind on chat. Wait a minute. Indy, could you ask that again? Wait a minute. Let me catch up right quick. Oh my goodness. I'm way behind, but okay. Indy, I definitely want to ask him your question. Could you ask that one more time? Larry says, ask him how many months in jail his barber got for that haircut.
Actually, I did it myself.
Awesome, brother. I do mine myself too. So I'm still trying to figure out if I'm going to be breaking any laws or violating any ordinances.
I'll have to figure it out. I don't know. I can't tell you right now. I don't have an answer.
Okay.
That's something we don't normally deal
Right.
with, or that comes up a lot. So.
Okay. Can you?
But if you want to,
I do have another question. As a sergeant, as a higher ranking officer, day before yesterday, I was in the police department. Your little safety officer behind the glass made a direct threat to me on video. And then as soon as we left, we got pulled over for a bogus thing. What do you have to say about that?
You already told me about it.
Any comments?
No, I can find out who did it if you want to file a complaint.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Do you know? Do you remember what time of day it was?
Oh, absolutely. It's all on video.
Well, let me know what time of day it was, and I'll look into it.
Will you? For sure. Can I get your card?
I don't have cards.
You don't have a card? Can I get a way to personally contact you to talk to you about this?
You can call dispatch.
Okay. Okay. I guess thanks. And here's the thing, and we had a personal conversation about this before. And I was respectful, wasn't I? And I didn't, but here's the thing. These guys are going above and beyond trying to mess with me. And you know what? All that's going to do is make us madder and focus more attention on them.
I mean, we're not, if we need focused on, we need focused on.
Do you think you guys do?
If that's what you guys and your 1,900 viewers feel like they need to do is focus on us and have at it.
I'm asking you.
No, I feel fine.
You think you guys are all good and above board and everybody's doing what we pay them for and everything? Or do you think there might be a couple of problems somewhere that need to be dealt with?
There's a lot of stuff we do that you guys and your viewers don't know.
Right.
And stuff we go to and stuff we see and we do daily.
And this is the conversation we had before, and I understand that, and I've been very honest with these guys, and I haven't thrown your name out there and stuff. You probably saw the videos, right? Okay.
2 weeks ago.
But I didn't throw your name out there, but me and him had a very cordial conversation in private. But I guess the question that we all have right now is, do you think that there is an issue with some officers going on that needs to be corrected, or do you think the Elkhart Police Department is correct and doing everything that we pay them to do properly?
No department or business or entity at all is correct 100%.
Do you have any, you're higher up in the department, so do you have any, I'm not going to say opinions because I know we can't get into that, but how do you think inappropriate action by police officers should be dealt with?
It depends on what action.
Okay, what about the guy arrested for drunk driving a couple weeks ago?
Did he go to jail?
I don't know. Did he?
Yeah.
Is he out of jail now?
I imagine.
Okay. Is he going to be charged? Is he going to face the same consequences?
I imagine.
Okay.
Deal with the criminal justice system. We're cops. We're not part of the judicial system.
I just to add to that one, I have another question. What about what was his name? Officer Brown, I believe. Roughly a year ago? No, Elkhart. Elkhart. The Elkhart officer that was arrested for drunk driving approximately a year or so ago, that was promoted to detective. You know who I'm talking about? What's up with that?
I don't do promotion.
I understand that, but do you think that was, well, never mind, because never mind, I know where that's going. But an officer was arrested for drunk driving and endangering the public, and he got a promotion out of it, didn't he?
Do you think he was promoted just because he was arrested?
I don't think he was promoted just because he was arrested. I think he was arrested and he should not have been promoted.
It's okay, he's never promotable again.
He broke the law.
Right.
He endangered the public safety. Did that deserve a promotion?
So he can't be promoted ever?
I'm not saying ever, but within 12 months. Within 12 months of his arrest.
12 months is the time frame. If someone gets arrested, they can't be promoted.
What I'm saying is, do you think he deserved or should have got a promotion within 12 months of being arrested for drunk driving? And what are your feelings on drunk driving?
It's illegal.
That's it? It's illegal? Would you want, I'm assuming you have a family, would you want your people out there on the road driving around with somebody that's drunk driving around?
No, that's why the police are out there arresting them.
Okay. And part of our discussion off camera before was about you guys go through a lot of stress and have a lot of more issues than what we do. Is that kind of sort of what we talked about a little bit? So, is it okay for? Never mind. I'm not going to put you on the spot like that because I know what your answer is. But all we want is for you guys to step up, be honest, be trustworthy, earn your money that we are paying you, and do the right thing.
That's what we're trying to do.
We're not seeing that. We're not seeing that. What we see is something that, what would happen? Okay.
That's the problem, is you guys only see bad stuff. I talked about that with you.
Yeah, we did talk about that. We see the bad stuff. That's what gets publicized. But okay, if I got drunk and went driving around and had, we know all the other stuff, but if I was caught for drunk driving, what would happen to me?
Hey, Jim, you done about done?
Getting close. Why? What's up?
Indy needs you to call him.
Okay. I would get in a ton of trouble. I would spend some time in jail. It would cost me a lot of money, a lot of probation and stuff.
What happened with the officer that got arrested a year ago as well?
It didn't.
How'd you know? He didn't go to jail?
For a day or something.
That's generally what DUIs get, and then you can bond out.
Okay. Is he, did he pay a bunch of fines? Is he on probation still?
It's public knowledge, you can find all that information.
We're not allowed that information.
Public knowledge. You can get
I understand it is supposed to be public knowledge.
mycase.in.gov. All criminal courts in the state of Indiana are
Can you say that one more time?
mycase.in.gov. G-O-V.
Okay.
All criminal and traffic courts in the state of Indiana are publicly recorded.
Okay, because the information we've been able to find so far is just that he was arrested and he was promoted.
You guys need to get better at your information seeking, because it's not hard to find.
And you know what? Here's the thing. When we have somebody that knows and has that knowledge standing in front of us, what do you say? Can't talk to you about that, right?
Go on. You can get 90% of the stuff I've told you online. But the problem is you're talking with everybody else who just reads the paper and sees we got arrested and bonded out.
Oh my Lord, I am so far behind. Okay, guys. He's got to go protect and serve, so I'm going to give you about another 30 seconds. The next 3 questions that come in, I'll ask, and then we'll let him get on. Wait a minute, let me get... Oh my gosh, I am so far behind.
We're going to find out about the chalk dilemma.
Yes, I need to know about the chalk.
It's pretty important.
Yeah, it's very important. Especially because one of your officers decided to come by here sometime last night and drop some off on my porch.
That was a nice joke.
Right. We would prefer envelopes with $50 bills, but chalk works too.
Sometimes you get crappy Christmas gifts
Right.
from grandma, that's what happens.
Right. Okay, so I'm caught up to Pikes Peaks. Thank you, Kim. The next question or two I'm going to ask him, and then we're going to let him go. Oh, yeah. Rose Garden wants to know why the hell you guys keep driving by my house, shining your spotlight at it after every audit I do.
I would just patrol on the public street.
Okay. All right.
You're a tax-paying citizen.
Yeah. They just checking to make sure, right?
Burglars, probably. Maybe
Right,
no one's
yeah.
sleeping around the house.
So yeah, they just, you know, drive down the road there and shine the light at the house just to make sure that I'm
Send 'em-
safe
probably
and
send 'em a thank
protected,
you
right?
card. Probably send 'em a thank you.
Okay, yeah. I'll put them on my Christmas
Yeah.
card list. Okay, well,
Find out about your shop.
appreciate it.
All right, but
The thing is,
Oh, yeah.
hey guys, I'm back.
People were telling you to leave them out there and all this other stuff.
Anybody still here? I'm back.
Want to camp on me tonight? No, why?
I hit the wrong button and it shut down. Is anybody still here? Hi, Rose Garden. I just finished talking with him and whatnot. Kim says there was a lot of people in this stream that were saying
They're causing trouble with Zoomer.
people were saying a lot of people were turning against me because I was talking to him. But here's the thing, guys. I'll get back with you, Rose Garden. Let me figure out how to do that. But-
The Bob Seger song, keep your eye on the pole.
I don't know, guys. I mean, I think...
Keep your eye on the pole.
I think he's misguided and doesn't understand what we're saying. And of course, you saw him. I don't want to talk about that because everybody saw everything. Thank you, Rising Sun Media. And I understand that. And I'm going to have to go back through the comments on the last stream. But Kim said there were some people in there that were very angry with me. I'll have to go back through and look and see what was going on there. But
Calling them and having them come to the house.
the thing is, I called them to ask them a question. They refused to answer my question unless they could send a police officer to talk to me. So you know what? You already know where I live. You know my name. You know my address. You got my phone number. So yeah, come talk to me. I got no problems with that. Bandit, I don't know. Right, Rose Garden. The bad ones, yeah, they're gonna step up and fuck with me. I'm hoping there might be a good one in the crowd somewhere or another,
That's it.
but
A lot of people left the stream too. Because you were making friends with the cops.
Mystery, yes, I did. I called dispatch to ask them questions, and they said they would not answer my questions unless they had my name, my phone number, and my address, and the only way I would get my questions answered is if I gave them that information. So I gave them that information. They already know me. I mean, you guys don't, you've seen me standing outside their police department arguing with them. They know my name. They know my address. I mean, for Christ's sake, I had a cop step up and put chalk, drop off a package of chalk on my front porch last night. But the thing is, that sergeant says what he's gonna do is he's gonna investigate what happened. He says he doesn't know anything about it at this point, about me being me and Kim being pulled over and what the dispatch guy said and the threats he made and stuff, he said he's going to check into it. So you know what? I'm willing to give him a chance. I'm willing to give him a tiny bit of a chance to step up and do what's right. And we'll see what happens. I mean, if we can get a decent, honest cop out of this, that would be awesome. I don't know that there is any at this point. I've never met one. But if there is one, step up and do the right thing. And let's see. And Bandit, I gotta talk to Kim. I gotta talk to Kim and see what how she feels about that. I want to go down and chalk right now. I want to go down and chalk right now. Michigan Mister, I've been on their list for a long time. They know who I am. Ever since I started confronting them and filming them, they know my name. They know my address. They know they know my entire life's history. They know everything about me. Because I'm fighting with the cops in my town. They found out everything about me. They know everything. I'm not hiding from them. All I'm doing is confronting them, demanding that they obey the laws, treat people with respect, be honest and transparent. Rose, I absolutely agree. Or Rising Sun Media, I'm sorry. I absolutely agree. I don't see who you're talking to. I didn't catch that. But I absolutely agree. This is dead serious. This is about our freedom. This is about our rights. And you know what? If I can find any of them that want to step up and be right, I'm willing to accept them. I haven't found any, and I'm sorry, including Sergeant Neese. Oh, I can't answer, and it's not because he doesn't know the answer to the question. It's because he doesn't want to be bothered with it or can't speak about it. So you know what, guys? And I'm sorry, I had trouble keeping up with the chat when I had 2 or 3 people watching me, but I'm having a ton of trouble now. But you know what, guys? Let's go check it. All right? Let's go see. Let's go see. According to a friend that I trust, he said that in Indiana, if I do this, it could be considered graffiti and I could be arrested. According to the police officer that was just standing in my front yard, he said he doesn't know. So let's go see, guys. I'm sorry, Rose Garden. Let me look back and see if I can find your question, unless you want to ask it again. Like I said, I'm sorry. I have trouble keeping up with the chat. And Kim said she was watching the chat when I was talking to the cop. And some of you guys are mad at me. And I'm sorry if I made anybody mad, but I just wanted to give them a chance. I mean, I asked them some what I thought were valid questions. Looking for transparency. He chose to plead the fifth for the most part, but...
Good boy. Boy.
Okay, sorry, Rising Sun. Me. Me. You asked my question.
Mommy?
You know what the answer. I'm sorry, Rose Garden. I'm not sure what that means. Exactly, Boomer. I called them on the phone and asked them questions. They refused to answer my questions unless I gave them my name and address. So you know what? Here's my name and address. Get your stupid ass over here and answer my fucking questions. Yeah, Boomer, it did go a little bit beyond the original question of can I chalk? It did go a little bit beyond that. But I figured as long as I had him here, might as well, right? Ola la. Can you be a little more specific? Thank you, Rose Garden. I'm not hiding from them. I'm not hiding who I am. They know who I am. They're in my face as much as I'm in their face. All I'm doing is trying to fight and get them to understand we demand public service. We demand them to respect our rights. We demand them to do what they're supposed to do, what we pay them to do. And again,
Simpson is in here.
and again, Rose Garden, thank you. Oh, Bart Simpson's okay. Bart Simpson's good.
He said Bonner sent him.
Boomer sent him.
He said, oh, Boomer sent him. Bonner is what he said.
Well, he spelt it wrong. He was talking about Boomer.
Oh, I see it now.
Want to hang out with me, right?
Okay, guys, you know what? Let's do it. Let's go do some chalking. Let's see what steps they want to take. Give me. I know one thing I want to say. One thing I want to say is same crime, same punishment. Give me some more ideas. Give me some more ideas. We're gonna. Oh, Kim's gonna whoop my ass in a second here, but we're gonna go down and do some chalking.
I'm not going down to the police station
That's
today.
fine. I'll go. That's fine. I'll.
I don't want you to go either, and you know why.
Right, but yes, Mystery. I will start a new stream. I'll shut this one down and get my stuff together and stuff, and I'll go down there in a little while.
And they will put you in jail if you start chalking the sidewalk.
From what he just said, they can't. From what Sergeant...
they may be setting you up.
Well, Sergeant Neese is on camera 10 minutes ago saying it's not an arrestable offense. The worst they can do, he said he doesn't know the law. He'll have to check into it. But at the worst they can do is write me a ticket. No, Bama. No, Bama. Okay, actually, I'm gonna shut this one down. I gotta my phone's blinking low battery. I'm gonna shut this down for a couple of minutes. I'm gonna get my battery fully charged, and here I go, guys. I'll be back with you in a little bit. I love you all. Thank you for being here. And thank you, Second Son. Thank you, everybody. I'm gonna do it. Let me shut this down, charge up my battery, and regroup and stuff. And I'm guessing, well, let's see, what is it? It is a couple minutes before 5. Right around 6 o'clock. I'll be going live again. Rising Sun, according to Sergeant Neese that just came to my house, he can't cite a law it would be breaking. He's going to have to check into it. So if he can't cite the law, if he can't cite the law that I'm breaking, he can't touch me, is my opinion on it. But all right, guys.
I don't want you to go to jail today.
Right. I'm going to shut you down for a little bit. I'll be going live again in approximately an hour, and we're gonna go use our donation.
He said that's not true. Vixen said that's